There have been a few changes. We're now into September and I'd better get you up to speed on the journey. Well, it's still really dry and we don't have a huge amount of water. That's enough for drinking, but as for everything else, it's a little bit tricky. Still, all the water mine's cleared out, which is good. Take this muck out of it. The best use for stale bread is what? Is that nice? We're up early as today we've been invited by Acriguarda, a local agricultural association, to accompany them on a farm visit so that we can learn more about goats. These are pure breed, local goats native to the Serra da Estrela, and the job today is to take blood samples and to tag the animals.
Que é para confirmar pai e mãe. A raça, não é para confirmar que é uma raça 100% pura.
E depois para também evitar consanguinidades e coisas assim, eventualmente?
Mas isso é genética.
Há alguns que nós ficam. Oh, bebê.
Até isto fica na anisada. Sim, amor, é para o teu pai. Tem doido.
Onde é que ele vem?
We're high up above Cavilla, about an hour from home, and this flock is around 200 animals. That's more than we want though, as I suspect that means an awful lot of work. The red pliers are what are used to clip the tag to the goat's ears, a bit like you use for piercings, but a bit more vicious looking.
No, they have to be within the place where they register.
The tags themselves have microchips for easier identification, and because these are pure breed, they get one in each ear.
Oh, baby. Are you gonna say hello? Are you? Come here, baby. Are you gonna try again? No, not gonna do it this time. As you do. Hello. Andika. What you do?
Catching the goats is hard work, not least because they're pretty strong and would prefer not to be caught. Then in go the ear tags and they're free again. Lindo, sí.
So Steve, you can go
Amsterdam.
tomorrow, Monica, to Manteigas as well.
To Manteigas, how
Yeah.
nice.
It's the journalist. Hi, baby.
Yes, so because these are the Serra da Estrela sheep, sheep, cabras, goats. Yeah, I like these ones.
Aqui não levam substituição, aqui falha um, cortamos e mete tudo novo.
Esta como é que sabemos qual é?
Aquela ali.
The wand you can see is a microchip reader. As well as the ear tags, they have one that is placed in their second stomach so that they can't regurgitate it. That's apparently more reliable than the ear tags that can fall out if caught in fences and so forth. These are actually a different type of goat. They're called journalistas, and although they are native to the region, they're not quite as native as the ones that we saw yesterday, the Serra da Estrela ones, who are named after these very mountains. But yeah, they're quite engaging animals. Let's go and have a look. Oh, you're like the dog from the meme, aren't you? Hello. Yes. As with yesterday's visit, this flock numbers around 200, and again the job is to take blood samples and tag them. But today I'm going to be doing much more work catching the goats. Babies! Oh. Wow. Tiny little things. Hola. These little ones are literally just a few hours old and just getting on their feet.
They have
Yeah, tiny. Got goats. One thing you might note on this particular farm, we're actually right over, oh, really on top of the Serra da Estrela, and we've actually got a completely different stone here. It's called schist, so it's instead of having the sort of the granite that we've got this much more friable stuff. Quite pretty. Back inside and the work continues. The kids are pretty friendly. I guess they haven't had any reason to avoid people yet. The farmer told me that this land burnt in a 2015 wildfire, and this is one of the things we want goats for, to reduce the amount of fuel available. We'll still have to do some work ourselves, of course. You're doing the meme. I'd like to thank Acriguarda and the farmers that allowed us to visit. They're all very generous with their welcome and their knowledge, and it was great to have the guys from Açao, Floresta, Viva along as well. Talking of wildfires, earlier in August, big fires raged for days. Wow, on the horizon, that's a huge, huge plume of smoke. And there's really quite high winds as well. That's Penamacor. So they're not having a great time at the moment over there. I hope that people are okay. They've had nearly 300 firefighters on it, 12 planes. It's just crazy. But I don't think it's going to get put out tonight, and the planes won't be able to fly anymore because they can't actually go down and pick up water. So I hope you can make out on the horizon that we've got what looks like a fairly innocuous cloud, but we've actually got the base of the fire that is giving rise to it just about here. And if I pan across, you can see another cloud of smoke. And I believe that that is coming from a fire on the border right up the top of Portugal in a place called Zamora. So we've got hundreds, literally 350 plus firefighters on this one alone. And unfortunately the Spanish statistics aren't quite so good for that one. But we are, of course, keeping our fingers crossed for all these brave guys who are going to be having another pretty busy night. Meanwhile, Zoe arrived to help look after the Quinta as we were off to Greece. Come on, you, it's bedtime.
Smiley.
Got a foot. Yes. Oh, sorry, little pigeon. Leave the pigeon alone. I know. Oh, Pat, leave her alone. No, but he doesn't know that. Go on to bed. Go on in. Go on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Right. Okay. Where is it? Who are you? Hello. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, it's really hot today. I think it's about 37 degrees, and you can see we've got a large fire here, and the whole valley is full of smoke because there are a lot of wildfires around at the moment, so we're just keeping extremely vigilant. Total whiteout today, and really strong smell of smoke. Crazy. Well, it's all go here at the moment. We've got the guys cleaning the roof tiles so that we can actually get on with finally doing some work on the little tiny house conversion. But I've got a little bit of impromptu mechanicking to do because I've got to repair the exhaust on the truck, and that's because we've only got that as a car at the moment because we've literally just had 2 punctures on the other one, so everything is rather busy at the moment. Okay, so this sounds a little bit like a racing car without the performance. So let's do something about it. It's a little bit quieter. So we're probably going to have to get a new exhaust nevertheless. Oh well, such is life. We seem to be forever mending cars. Well, after all of that mucking around, it didn't actually hold. I guess that the metal must be too degraded. Where it's gone through, it must be absolutely paper thin. I managed to weld it up so it was a little bit quieter for about 10 seconds, and then off it came again. So yeah, that's probably going to be a new exhaust, but it was worthwhile giving it a go to see whether I could get around it.
Hello, hello.
We're also trying to get on with the tiny house project. Before we put on the roof tiles, we need to build up the wall to level. We soak rocks collected from around the land in water and then use lime mortar to bed them in. This way they match the originals in colour, and it's great to have help passing them up to me.